Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are going to talk about some important health topics for dogs and cats, and who better to do that? We've got Dr. Peter Jannsen, who joins us from Jannsen Clinic for Animals. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fantastic. I'm great. I'm excited to learn from the master here and find out some things that I probably don't know about. We're going to talk about oral health for cats and dogs. And this is a topic I know very little bit about. So let's talk about some of the prevalent, preventable diseases that you see in cats and dogs.
Well, a lot of the preventable diseases we see, like parvovirus or some of the communicable diseases, are already really well controlled with vaccines. But the diseases that I see a lot in my patients are things we don't think about. They go on in the mouth, so there's a lot of infection, a lot of pain and suffering that goes on, but we don't see it because of the lips.
And I want to know, so this infection and things that are affecting our cats and dogs at home potentially. Why do you think it's such a big problem? Why is periodontal disease specifically such a big problem, as it seems like cats and dogs may be eating okay? What is really going on?
Yeah, and that's so true, because cats and dogs have evolved over millions of years to actually hide any weakness or any kind of problem that might actually make them more vulnerable to predators. And so they hide that. They don't show pain for a lot of things. And that's so true in the mouth. And because we don't really lift the lips and look in there very often, I mean, I do, but probably most pet owners don't.
Right. We try and avoid that mostly.
Then what happens is they get the infection gets into their bloodstream, and then it goes to their kidneys, their liver, their heart. Oh, heart disease, number one cause of heart disease in dogs and cats is periodontal disease.
Wow, and they're actually basically instinctually not showing these symptoms to their owners, so it's hard to know unless you get them checked by a professional.
Absolutely.
And I want to talk a little bit about gum disease. Do pets with gum disease, how do they suffer?
You know, the thing about gum disease, again, we know when we have, say, a cold sore or we burn our mouth on a cup of coffee, you know, that's the kind of inflammation that those pets are having when they have periodontal disease. And unlike a cold sore and unlike a burn from a cup of coffee, it doesn't go away. It's there 24/7, around the clock, until we do something about it.
And do you feel like, now is this something where it's affecting the whole mouth, or is this affecting toothaches as well, or unrelated?
Yeah, toothaches are definitely a problem that may be related to gum disease. So we may get infection down around the bone that causes pain in the tooth, in the gums, and in the bone. So all of those things. But we can also see broken teeth. We can see teeth that have cavities. Especially for cats, they actually get cavities, and that's like having an open nerve right into the tooth.
Yeah, and this is a topic that you may not even realize how much your pet is actually suffering. So what can viewers do to help prevent these things from happening for their pets?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And there's lots of things that you can do at home to help keep their mouth healthy. There's brushing, there's rinses with things like chlorhexidine that really is, you know, keeps the bacteria down. And so if you can do those things, that's great. There's even some really neat things, like for dogs, are rawhide shoes that actually have chlorhexidine in them, which is great because you give the dog a treat and it's helping their teeth. But the number one thing to do is make sure they start with a healthy mouth. So go to your veterinarian on a regular basis. Make sure they're looking in the mouth. Make sure they're recommending professional cleanings, because just like you or I go to the dentist every 6 months and get the tartar taken off our teeth, dogs and cats have the same stuff. So they need to have that cleaned off professionally. Then when they have a healthy mouth, it's easy to keep it healthy.
Absolutely. So regular visits are probably of main importance, and just maintaining once you've done that, and brushing and giving those healthy treats and things of that nature.
Right.
Absolutely. Yep. And Dr. Jannsen, what's the best way for folks who want to get in touch with you? Maybe it's been a while since they've brought their pet to the vet. Can they visit your website, call? What's the best way?
Well, we've got lots of ways that you can contact us. Our website is great. We've got a Facebook page, of course, which is a lot of fun for me to look on there and see what people are doing, but also our phone number. Give us a call. 836-0600 is great, and you know, we'd be happy to help with anything.
Well, thank you very much for the insight, Dr. Peter Jannsen with Jannsen Clinic for Animals. Get those pets checked out.
Great.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jess.
Absolutely, and thank you to our guests. Thanks for watching. Please stick around for next time, Talk of the Town, right here on CW 57.